Howdy. This morning we're out at Karst Canyon Preserve in Wimberley, Texas. Karst Canyon Preserve is approximately 58 miles northeast of San Antonio, 39.5 miles southwest of Austin, and 182 miles due west of Houston.
What is going on beneath us is the real story here. We are actually atop the Trinity Aquifer, which is one of the most important aquifers in Texas. It provides drinking water, it supports a range of wildlife and endangered species, and it actually leads to one of the most notable springs here in the Texas Hill Country known as Jacob's Well. So today we're gonna hike this trail. It's an in and out trail, about 3.5 miles, and then we're gonna follow it over to Jacob's Well.
To get it going?
Let's do this. Many of us love to hike with our pets, bring our dogs. Just important to note, they are not allowed out here. This trail just opened in March of 2026. So it's located at the same parking lot as Jacob's Well, park in parking lot B. You'll see the trailhead here and you can jump on it and go. I just want to point out, they are very specific about the park closing at 6 p.m. So you do need to plan on doing this hike. It's Texas, it's July. We're starting early, so we have the cool temps, and it is a shorter hike today.
Only in Texas.
With this new trail, there's a series of new picnic tables around the parking lot and also these lovely benches that they've put in to take a break along the trail.
We're just about a quarter mile or so in on the cave trail. We also wanted to point out that of this new acquisition of 175 acres, they have plans to develop a phase 2. So there should be more trails coming in the next year or two.
This is what we were talking about. This karst here, bats and water. We have arrived at the namesake of the cave trail, which is the Bat Cave behind me. And you can see this is the entry point for water that's going to make its way into the aquifer for the Jacob's Well as a bat colony that lives here, which are comprised of tricolored bats. Now, we have been to the Blackmagic Bat Preserve, which is the largest colony of mammals in the world. And you can see that video by clicking the link up here or down in the description. But this is an amazing spot that we just reached on this trail.
Okay, what do you think of that breeze?
It's wonderful.
So we're still on the cave trail out here at the Karst Canyon Preserve. And as Erica was just saying, it's a nice payoff. We just came down a small decline to what is a dried creek bed, which is a little surprising given how much rain we had last week. A lot of the area lakes and reservoirs are now at 100% capacity.
Hopefully it's all absorbed into the ground and is making its way through the Trinity Aquifer. I can smell the sycamore trees that are lining the dry creek bed. They have a very notable fragrance.
It's really remarkable when the breeze picks up just how pleasant it is, isn't it?
And this trail, so again, we mentioned that it opened in March, so it's only been open for 4 months.
Scat.
We're making the loop around on the cave trail, and I just wanted to point out that there is a second trailhead here, and so we just took a little jaunt over here. It's already 82 degrees and it's pretty humid, so we're just, we're always talking about hydration, which is so critical, and we do add electrolytes.
That's old Baldy in the distance.
So if you watch our videos, you hear us say from time to time, stop moving, start dying. And I banged up my knee 2 weeks ago hiking, and just being off for 2 weeks, I can feel the deconditioning. So really glad to be out here, climbing a little elevation, taking it slow, but doing it, and glad to be back on the trail.
It's interesting, isn't it? You get that feeling of isolation out here, and yet you can occasionally hear the pounding of hammers. There's obviously some new constructions going on in a neighborhood or a development close by. But this land, this 175 acres, was slated for a residential development. And then the Wimberley community seems to have approached the developer, and they've purchased the land. What'd you think of the trail?
I thought that was a great trail. I definitely recommend coming out here, and you're not going to be disappointed. Bring water, and we're going to continue on to Jacob's Well. Oh my gosh, I love blooming sage. It is so beautiful. It smells so fragrant. You can smell it in the air.
Earlier this spring when we were out here, it was probably at the lowest level it has been, if not historic lows, then near historic lows, due to the ongoing multi-year drought.
It was frankly quite depressing to see.
However, this last week and a half, 2 weeks, we have had a considerable amount of rainfall. Most of the local lakes and reservoirs are now back at 100% capacity. So our hope is that Jacob's Well is once again at optimal levels. Erica, did you leave your drone at home?
We're hiking our way down to Jacob's Well, and as you can see, we're at a point right here where you can either hike down and take the lower route, or you can take the upper access, which is what we're going to do today, which gives you that more aerial view of Jacob's Well.
I think, if I remember correctly, didn't we walk down there?
We did.
Yeah.
We did the lower access. This is cool. Well, let's go over here. Oh, wow.
It's getting a lot of use. Kids used to jump off here.
Pretty.
You can actually see from the headwaters of Jacob's Well, the stream has a pretty good flow rate as it forms Cypress Creek. So you can see what this flow of water once was versus what it has become today. Jacob's Well.
We're actually hearing splashing, and people are swimming in Jacob's Well. I know what the signs say. We're not judging. This area has been a cherished swimming hole for probably hundreds of years, and it just goes to show that eventually droughts hopefully end, and the Trinity Aquifer is starting to restore this area again. You have to be honest with me if I cannot get through this for Voss. You have to tell me.
It'll become self-evident. Nice. Here a few months ago in the springtime, and this place looked pretty bad. It was very depressing. Because of the prolonged drought we've had, Jacob's Well had stopped running and had been overgrown with algae. And I would say that the conservation pool level was down several feet, and it was not flowing into the creek. Everything was dried up. So it's nice to see this.
The sign may say no swimming, but we're going to take you deep inside Jacob's Well.
Jacob's Well is a karst artesian spring fed by the Trinity Aquifer. It is the second longest fully submerged cave system in Texas, plunging to a depth of 140 feet. The crystal clear waters are 68 degrees year-round. It is also considered one of the deadliest U.S. dive sites, claiming at least 9 scuba divers. Recreational diving is now banned.
aptly named Dry Creek Trail.
We've hiked back from Jacob's Well on the Dry Creek Trail, and that brings you back to the Nature Center, which is behind me. And the Nature Center has some beautiful interpretive gardens that you can explore. There's also more information inside. One thing too that I wanted to point out is that there are QR codes that you can actually scan that will share a narrative about this region and its ecological significance and history.
Any ideas now on post-hike libations?
Well, there is a great place known for hill country cuisine and libations called the Leaning Pear. It overlooks Cypress Creek, and I thought that would be a good spot for us. We are at the Leaning Pear, and we are gonna have some post-hike nibbles and libations.
Well,
to another great hike.
it always tastes better.
When you earn it.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So if you've never been to Wimberley, you should definitely check out the Leaning Pear. It is a lovely spot for a meal and post-hike libations or anytime libations.